Right, it's time to start the Caddy. I'm actually quite excited about this one because it's mine. So this is a full TSI conversion on a Caddy, Med 17, all that jazz. Fully built engine, diff, and lots of other bits that we'll go through. But right now, I've got to change the oil because I don't know when it was last changed. So me and Fabian are gonna do it today. Yes, because you're strong, Fabs. Get your muscle. Yeah. Beef cake. Yeah, it's like the first time we've actually got this exhaust on camera, but here is the MIJ special exhaust system. What part? The other one we had was a bit rough, a bit nasty, but they've managed to a bit of a better join there, bit of V-band. So nice. It'll be interesting to see what we can make out of this as it is, because it's actually built for a lot more power. Got the old racing line pipe kit. Got a full front mat intercooler, as you can see, just tucked in there. Shipped to Wagner, so we've got a Wagner intercooler. So all the bits you can't see as well, which is what I love about it the most, is that it just looks like a van. Simple. Then underneath, that's got a diff in it. So we've got a Quave diff in the box to make two wheels spin, because you still can't get traction. But apart from that, weapon. So let's get the oil changed on this bad boy. Oh, I just got drips on my head. Bit of a drip. There she goes. This is our first oil change on this van. I'm brave for that. Got BT Racing coilovers. Full system from M&J. Downpipe we already had. We've got a TTE 480 turbo just poked up there. Fully built engine, as you would. It's actually built for a lot more power. I might actually stick a GTX or something on this at some point, because I think I'm going to get bored of the hybrid. Nice. Nice. Oh.
I'm really enjoying using this as well. You start filming, I overflow it.
at that sunlight.
Right, so Caddy van, we're on the dyno, and we're going to show you what we do when we kind of do the development of any kind of ECU car. Now this is my van, and it's a full TSI conversion. I don't know what's on the ECU, so today I'm going to we're going to stock the car, and then we're going to run it and see where we are now. Because there's no fuel changes or anything else, we can run it as it is. The only thing I've kind of got to worry about a little bit is the turbo, but being a full built engine, I don't think that's going to be a problem. Then we'll see where we are at that point. Then I'm going to show you what the map looks like. So we're going to pull it off. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, build in a Demos file, pull it apart, and then just go with it from there. So the series is literally going to be setting this van up. Now, one thing I do want to change is probably going to be the intake, because yeah, it's a racing line intake, but it's a bit crap. So we want to be changing that. I mean, I could fix it up, but to me, they just look a bit gash. So I'm going to look around, see what I can get for that, change that intake, maybe try a few different intakes, who knows, see what power we can make out of them while we've got the dyno, and just have a bit of fun with this van, see what we can do with it. It's a full build. There's a lot more potential than what we've got. Obviously the hybrid turbo should run about 440-ish, but the engine's built for a lot more. So it might just be a case of, we see where we are with this, rip that turbo off, put a bigger turbo on, go again, and then just see what we can get. The only thing I kind of want to play around with a lot is trying to get traction out of this van, because at the minute it's already nuts. So once I'm finished, it's going to be more nuts. So I'd like to see if there's something that we can do and learn a bit from to get the traction a bit better on this van, so we can actually get a bit of grip, especially when we go Santa Pod and things like that. So let's crack on. Right, let's get on with it then. So I want to stock it with CMD. CMD is the tool for any kind of VAG. If you're doing VAGs, CMD, way to go. So we'll do CMD stock, but I might cap the wastegate a little bit, because obviously it's got a bigger turbo on it. I don't want to blow anything up just yet. It'll make a great video, but I just don't really want to build an engine right now.
Next time.
Yeah. So we'll start the boost, put it together. I'll show you the map, what the map looks like to begin with. I'll plug VAGCOM in. I've never even plugged VAGCOM into this van. I've had it about 2 months, 3 months. I've never even looked at it. So we'll plug VAGCOM in, see if there's anything going on with there. And then that should be it. I want to run it. I want to see where she is stock. I haven't even looked at the spark plugs. I couldn't even tell you what spark plugs are in it. So we'll look at that as well. We'll just kind of get a bit of an idea of what's going on with this van, so we can set it up and make big power things, you know. Let's go. So CMD, curly mans.
You closed the door.
Oh yeah, that's a bit. Go on. Mate, this lad goes to the gym. Can't open the door. Right. So first things first. Stock it and see. Now stocking it might also give us some other issues that we don't know about just yet, but I think we have to get to that point first. So this is a Mark 6R converted into a Caddy van. So it's going to be a laugh, no matter what you do with it. So we've got a 6-speed box, manual. We've got the Mark 6 dash. There's a Touran dashboard. I bought bits for it to try and put back together. I was missing bits like little plastic bits, side bits, things like that. I need to find a surround for this. If anyone knows where I can find a surround for this climate control, I want that. I think once I get the power sorted, I kind of want to make it into like a mini office. So I want to build out the back, change all the wood, because it is pretty much vanned. It's very vanny. And then I want to build all that out so we can take it out on the road and do bits whilst we're out on the road, because I also tune for a lot of other companies. So it's nice to be able to be on the internet when I'm out and about. Right, here we go. Oh, do you like my London hat? It's cool, that is, isn't it? I actually got this from London. You know, when you're freezing walking around London, and the only place you can buy anything from is them little tourist things. Yeah, I'm literally from the UK, tourist in London, buying a London hat. I think I've had it about 2 years. So.
You've got about 10 Armstrong.
Oh no, he's tight.
Really?
Mate, he won't even give me a hat. You know what I mean? Everyone needs to comment on his next video, give Phil a hat. Right, so I'm gonna stock this. So it is a VW. Obviously I can't go to Caddy because this isn't a Caddy engine. It's a VW I'll go Golf. Golf 6 TB20, I'd have thought. ID. Right, so this is a virtual read. So it's not actually going to read the whatever's on the van. I don't even know what's on the van. So I'm going to call it Caddy stock. It's going to give me a read. Right, there's my stock file. So what I'm going to do with this now is bang it into Walsall, obviously. See if I've got a decent Deimos file for it, so we can put it into maps to give us a good start point. And then I'm going to cap the wastegate and then send it on, and then we're going to run it. So I've done quite lots with these already, just not this one. Cool, it's got a full Deimos in it too. It's obviously because it's a virtual reads. If I've ever read one before, it's going to be the same because it's a virtual read. So go, yeah, so we've got like a set table that I can use for doing the max wastegate, or I should be sure these have TVL DMX. Nope. Okay, go with that. Put that to 50% rather than 100%. So that knocks the boost down. It's that lovely table here. And then I'm just going to send that on as it is. So wastegate duty cycle 50%, just to make sure that the engine stays together when we run it as is. Because I can't be bothered to build one.
Get back technical.
Yeah, I could just get with VAG Technic, couldn't I?
Has it done that? No problem.
Oh no, but the RS6, that's one. We've got to cover the RS6. So the Audi RS6, we currently sent back to good old Thomas over Christmas because there was obviously a few issues that we wanted to iron out, and we had 2 weeks free, so we thought, why not? I'm just waiting for that to come back now because obviously you might have seen in the video that he's waiting for the pumps. So as soon as those pumps are here and he's got it fitted, get that back in, get that back on the channel, get that 1000 brake. So that would be nice to start the year off. I kind of want to do it when it's cold still, because you can make better power when it's like this than the middle of the summer. So we'll see. That'd be quite a good one.
How can you get better power in the winter?
It's because the air's thicker. There's more mass to the air, so when it's good, your engine's just a big air pump basically. So when you tune in when it's cold, everything is happier anyway because it's cold. Of course, I'm drawing the air in from outside into the dyno room, but the car loves it because colder air is denser, so it's thicker. So you can usually cram a lot more timing into it and things like that to make more power out of it. So and you don't get restricted by intake temps and things like that that are going to make everything heat up and start pulling power away from you as well. So it works really well. Always get your car tuned in the winter if you're shooting for power. Let's do the foot code clear, which isn't always great because I want to see what codes are actually going to do, but I'll see after the run. Got lots of fuel, good fuel, so we'll give it a I just want to see what it does as it is, and then we can start looking into the hardware side. There's still a few bits I want to change before I go fully in for the power, because obviously that intake's a bit gash. Well, that's never a good sign, is it? Yeah. Right, here we go. So I'm going to let it warm up a minute, and then we're going to give it a run and see where we're going to start with this van. Exciting time. So it's got intercooler, it's got intake, it's got a downpipe, it's got a full custom catback from MIJ. It's got a TTE, supposedly TTE 480 turbo, but I've not looked into that yet to make sure that it's definitely a hybrid, but I'm not 100% sure if it is a TTE. We've got a limited slip differential, it's obviously to make both wheels spin, not just the one. I'm going to go with 2 black marks everywhere, not just one. We've got a fully built engine, so rods and the top end has been done too. That's it, I think, for now. I'm running a Med 17 ECU, which is quite alright. Like, the problem with Med 17 mainly is your boost control. We don't have an actual wastegate table like it would with, say, Med 9, ME7 and things like that. Even Simos 18 has got kind of like a wastegate table. These are all like preempted and things like that, so it's going to take some doing, but that's what we're here for. We're here to learn, we're here to tune, and we're here to see what we can make out of this car. So we'll get it warm and we'll give her a run. So we're all stock, warm, and ready to go. So I'm going to set up the logger. Obviously I'm going to use good old VW. Do I go full? I wonder if we can live tune this car through VW. That'll be a lot quicker. Live tune is not currently supported on this ECU. Well, that would have made it faster, but there we go. I can just run basic for this, and then we'll get all connected for the when we come to tune it properly. Right, have I built one before? Nope. So let's go engine speed, coolant temp, injection time, air mass. Yeah, we'll have air mass. Intake air temp, ignition time and retard. This is a general look over to make sure we're looking alright. Bank 1 sensor 1, got a voltage. Actual under value. I might not get enough of this just to log it. We'll have to switch to advanced. New cycle, specified current, and then I think that's enough. Intake air temp, bank 1 sensor 1 value, engine coolant team, re-injection time, fuel pump, specified rail, actual. That should be enough for now. Right, save that. Connect. That's running nicely. Okay, dyno. So we got petrol, turbo, manual, no slip, front wheel drive. We ain't gonna be anywhere near that yet, but 400 brake. Continue. I want to set up the revs, so I'm just gonna take it through the gears. On my feet. So that's that done. Kick him out to put the fan on. Now it's going to get very noisy because this car is noisy, so I apologise for the run. So I'm going to start logging. There we go. Hey, he's figured it out.
I was turning the knob the wrong way.
Alright, let's go. First run. Super lean. 119 HP at 216 Newton meters. 4-star. I did think it looked like a GTI map. I think it's on a GTI ECU. Let's have a look what I've done with this before. Yeah, GTI. So this is on a GTI ECU. Okay, so it's starting to piece together. So on a 200 brake map, we're doing 190.5 brake at 216 Newton meters. A little bit laggy because obviously the turbo is different. But that is our baseline. That is where we are starting. So now, what I want to do, in fact it's less than that because I'm running at 50% duty. So it's slightly less than a stock GTI tune. So if what kind of boost was we running? Let's have a look. Specified current. So we're running 1360. So it is going to overboost anyway. So there's no point me bumping that duty back up. Actually running a little bit more than you would do stock. So I'm going to leave that alone because it's only going to cause me headaches. That's it. So we know where we are, thank God. So the next step is to maybe get another intake for it before we start, but that's not a massive thing. I want to whip the plugs out, check what plugs are in it, check the overall condition of the engine, that side of it, and then we can start tuning this caddy up. It'd be interesting to see what kind of power we can make out of it, because currently we're at 190 brake, 145 at the wheels. So for us to get nearly like 400 brake, it's going to literally double all the power. So Let's go. Right, so that is the very first run of this Caddy. We've not run this Caddy yet, so it's quite interesting. It's on a stock GTI ECU, so that's okay. We can tune that. Kind of makes it a bit more for you, because I want this little series to be a bit more educational, a little bit more in depth, because I've got more time with it because it's mine. So we're going to go through all the fuel process of setting that up. We're going to go through all the cam control, what the difference is, setting that up, boost control, setting the boost up, seeing what we can make out of it overall, obviously. Changing different parts on the van to see what they do and if they work and things like that. I also want to be taking it out on the road, which is something we haven't done yet, so it's quite exciting for us. So we're going to take it out on the road and we're going to tune it there too, because you don't always need a dyno to tune a car, so I want to show you that. We get out on the road, put it through its paces, see what we can get out of it on the road, show you the differences between the dyno and the road when it comes to the logs, and just doing the raw tuning of it. So if you want to get involved in that and you want to follow that as a little project, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one, which will hopefully be the RS6. If not, we'll carry on with this or do something else, but we'll think of something to do. So thanks for following, and I'll see you in the next one.